milotic, go!
And Cynthia has chosen one of her first round match MVPs, milotic!
We'll get this decided quickly for your sake, Dracovish! Alright, Dragon Rush!
Pokemon and linguistics intersect in more ways than you might think, and one of those ways is that most English Pokemon names have at least two possible pronunciations. Like, I've always called these Pokemon dracovish and milotic, but I just heard them be called dracovish and milotic. And variation in pronunciation makes sense, right? Like, I don't watch the Pokemon anime, and if you're anything like me, you're probably reading most Pokemon names before ever hearing them spoken out loud, and the pronunciation I come up with in my head might be different than yours. For example, I call this Pokemon aegislash because I recognize the name as coming from the Aegis, right? Like Athena's shield, Zeus's shield, right? Like Greek mythology stuff. But everyone I've interacted with either doesn't know about this pronunciation or doesn't care, because I've only met people who call this Pokemon aegislash. And of course, it's also official pronunciation guides, like they tell us that it's pronounced arceus, but you're not taking arceus away from me. I like arceus. And you could debate which pronunciations are correct and which ones aren't, but that's not really what I'm interested in here, right? Like, you ask me, it's all correct. I'm not in the business of changing who you are, right? I'm more interested in how many possibilities are there, right? How many pronunciations exist for any particular Pokemon? And how do our different linguistic histories, right, our linguistic backgrounds, how do those affect how we pronounce the names of these fire-breathing monster babies?